Hello everybody, this is Edward Lex. Yesterday I couldn't make this video because I wasn't home. Now we're going to continue. So last thing we stopped on was this planet, this new tier planet that I definitely don't want to explore. Like, yeah, the exploration time is over, and unfortunately the I would say just going to take us some time. I don't know exactly how much, but it's going to take us some time before we're able to, do something total. Also, my hopes for finding Florence is completely gone, and this is why I said that we were going to have problems with Florence and avians. Everyone else is so easy to find. Again, I have like two apex settlements already found here, uh, and I think we definitely have enough for glitch, and that's pretty much it. Hilotals are never a problem. I mean, you will always, no matter how you try, no matter how many times you generate your planet, you will always find Hilotals, so that's not a problem. And currently, we have this task. See the new ores, ferrosium, violum, and aegisalt? Yep, we're digging those. And this is extremely boring, but trust me, it's the fastest way to deal with all this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna drink the juice now because I want to jump down and... are you going to be a dangerous thing? No, no, you're not. Good. So, in this planet, I am underleveled. I don't have the good enough armor for this place, but to be honest, it's not even a problem anymore because I don't plan to get in a lot of fights. The only thing I'm going to dig that is not the new ores are going to be coal and what is this? Copper. Also, this music is kind of too loud. Like, man, I need to focus a bit more on the game. What else? What else? So, honestly, I should talk about DTube a second because you know that this series is published on YouTube also. I mean, you may know about this. And because of this, I want to make sure that everyone who watches this, surprisingly, whole, like, one person, I want to make sure you know that this is a series for DTube, because, yeah, I uploaded it on YouTube as well, simply because, well, YouTube is... Look, I don't respect YouTube and all, but I also believe that just completely separating from YouTube is not going to be too great of an idea. I mean, at least YouTube still provides a proper storage space, and which is, just to do for YouTube. So that's a bit sad. I can live with that, I guess. It's just... yeah, it's just not pleasant. So, what can I possibly tell you that would be so interesting that you would want to continue watching me? Well, some of you might ask me, why didn't I just ignore the beautification part of this game and just build things as soon as I received like just good amount of blocks? The reason is, look, this game, it's so burn-outy. Like, this is the best way I can put it. You see, one day you're just going to start getting tired of looking at constantly always ugly things, and thus you will completely abandon the game. I don't plan to abandon it. After all, Starbound is one of my favorite games that I have, and I wish I could love it more. I wish the developers weren't total assholes, but you can't, like, I mean, you can ignore what developers are like, but I personally just say that no, the devs, they don't deserve money. I mean, come on, they abused other people to work for them. It's not nice at all, completely. Because of this, again, I say that this thing, if you want, don't buy it. But if you want to play it, do play it, because yeah, it's not a bad game even after the such a failure of a release. But again, if you want to support like child labor for free, then yeah, go ahead and buy it. If you don't, then don't. Like, my take is that honestly, I'm not even that person who is all about morality and humanity. Humanity? Wait. How do you call it? Well, basically, I am not one of those snowflakes that just would scream at you for offending someone even a slight little bit. But even though I just gotta say that, man, it was so easy to avoid this situation, but they didn't. They decided to be assholes, and you know how I talk to assholes. I'm going to be an asshole with them too. Also, I need to start getting rid of all these extra blocks everywhere. After all, I'm just here for ores, and I'm thinking, should I collect some gold as well? Because, you know, gold is useful for things like batteries, and I believe we're going to have to use some more batteries in the future. Thankfully, I have enough copper to last me for quite a while, so that's good. Alright, so for those of you who have no idea what's going on right now, let me explain. Currently, I'm working to get a better set of armor. I'm talking about the best armor in the game. So, in fact, there are 3 best armors in the game. And yeah, they're all like the same stats wise, they just look different for each race. The problem is that you have to decide between 2 unequal things, and this is incredibly unfair. So, for example, you have to decide between extra health, extra energy, and extra damage. If you take the combat situation in Starbound, you will quickly find out that extra health is the worst of the kind. Because if you have extra health, that means you're going to have to use extra healing items. It makes sense, it's not bad, it just is. The issue, however, is that if you take, for example, extra energy, you're going to have to wait quite like a tiny little second longer before your energy recharges. So that's not a problem, but you still have to make a sacrifice of time. And if you take extra damage, you don't get to sacrifice anything. So objectively, in combat, yeah, taking damage is the best way to go. However, something I found by just playing the game, I realized that Starbound is not just about combat. Starbound is also about movement, surprisingly. And the thing is, trust me, you don't want to get like as much damage as possible, all just to ignore every single enemy you see. Because yeah, we're going to be ignoring enemies. It's simply because, you know, if we want to find some settlement, we don't really want to stop and kill everything in sight just because we want to, you know, use our damage that we have. Oh look, copper set. Actually a rare find. Wasn't expecting it. So, as a result, I have to say that Violium, which is the thing that increases health, is the best way for us to go. Yeah, I know we'll be using quite a lot more healing items, but I mean, come on, it's not like we are going to ever have a difficulty finding extra healing items. Besides, what I'm doing right now, collecting these wines, is the exact thing that's going to... Oh shit, that actually hurt me quite a bit. But where is your health bar? Dude. Okay, you're gone, whatever. Yeah, as you can see, I'm quite under-leveled for this area, but I hope I'm going to be fine. So, Violium. What is Violium, you may ask? The green one is Aegisalt. And trust me, it took me like 3 years to remember their names. In fact, it's like my first kind of month of knowing these names, so I don't blame you. Let's just call it green one. So Aegisalt, the green one, is for the energy. This is Ferocium, and my cat is crying once again for no reason at all. This is Ferocium, it's for damage, the one I used to like a lot. Well, I'm going to collect all 3 of them because I want to eventually have a collection of all the armor I could build, so yeah. I don't know, just for no reason. And lastly, Violium is the purple one. And I don't see it right now. Okay, that's a bone biome. That's actually a good find, I would say. Oh yeah, there is Violium. Since we are creating the Violium armor set, I would say we need more Violium than everything else. And, well, I just need the armor right now, and that's going to be Violium one. Every other ore I can collect on the next planet, but on the next planet we're just going to have 1 extra ore, which is, I think, Solarium Star or something. And the idea is just we're going to get, I don't know, like 100 of these things and just upgrade all of our armor with it. And that's it. That's going to be the end of progression, because from that point on we are not going to be able to change like our stats like too much. Yeah, we're going to be able to put some upgrade module in our EPP pack. I mean EPP, not EVPP. Okay, whatever. But you know, it's like you can only have a single module, and if you replace them, you can never get that previous module back. So you have to kind of decide what you want to do with it. I would say that it's good to have several EPPs on you. So one for exploration, for example, if you want to have light or if you want to have health regeneration, and the other for combat if you want to deal more damage, for example. That's good and all, but like, I don't know, you need to find these modules. You can buy them, but only one trader in the game sells them, and that trader is not yet unlocked, so you can guess that it's not nice for me. Yeah, the situation is not really great, but it's not too deadly. As for how much ore I need, I have no idea, to be honest. These things, these ores, are only needed for like local weapons, like the weapons I can craft. They are not good and they are below decent, but on the last tier of planets, the scorched ones and volcanic ones, I believe I'm going to find my favorite weapon in the game, which is the Doom Cannon. Doom Cannon is a shotgun, and it's a pretty shitty shotgun. Yeah, it's not a great weapon in any sort of way. The reason I like it so much is because it's a support weapon, surprisingly. And if you have someone to play with, you are going to be amazing, because it's like a way to increase damage by your teammates, and quite a lot. So if you play together with someone, I highly suggest that one of you picks the Age Assault armor, which is the green one, this one, and just spams the shotguns, shotgun shells at enemies. The shotgun itself doesn't deal much damage, but it applies such a great effect, and by the way, a unique effect. And that's why I pretty much like it so much. It's not great in terms of damage, and if you're playing alone, no, just don't. But still, I'm going to find it just to, have it, because I really like the design, the unique aspect of it, and that it's probably the best shotgun in the game. And yes, it's a shotgun, which is... I'm not really fond of shotguns in this game because there is even a mod that makes them usable. So yeah, this is how useless they are. They give too much spread, and because of this, I hope you can hear my cat. And because of this, it's not really like viable. Look, how in this game the balance works next way. You are going to, sacrifice something when you fight enemies. If you fight in melee, you're sacrificing your health, because, you can get hurt. If you're fighting in range, you're going to sacrifice your energy, which requires you to recharge it. And shotguns are melee weapons, pretty much. Given how terrible they are, they usually have less damage than a sword, and they absolutely require you to get close and personal. You can guess that you're going to be trading both. So if somehow you're going to be fighting an enemy and you get close to them to deal more damage, you are going to run out of energy and you're going to start receiving health damage, which is like the opposite of what you need. So I say that the best weapons in this game are either the most damaging one or the most ranged one. So like swords that deal the most damage, and sniper rifles, rocket launchers, but they require a lot of energy, like a shit ton of energy. But they have a nice bonus that they have, the explosion part for them. Oh, cool. If you break if this... How to explain this? If this thing grows on a loose block, you don't get to harvest it if the block falls. That's new. Again, this series has taught me a lot about this game. I'm surprised. Anyway, what else I was talking about? So yeah, this Doom Cannon is the only shotgun that actually works. And the only reason it works is because you are supposed to just shoot your enemies, apply the effect, and switch to a better gun. And that's it. And the thing about this is that these shots are pretty much limitless in range. So it's not like you have to get close and personal with it. And do you know how when I switch to my spears, I have to wait for a second? Yeah, this also applies to this shotgun, so it has flaws. There are weapons that don't have these flaws, but I'm not talking about the objective meta best gun, I'm just talking about my favorite gun in this game. Granted, I've never been a shotgun guy. Of all things, I think I'm more of a revolver person, but in this game revolvers suck, because they are just pistols. And by the way, they are only for... How do you call them? Nova kids, yeah. I keep forgetting things, I'm surprised. Also, I'm getting quite a lot of bone boo, that's unusual. Yeah, usually I expect to have much less bone boo everywhere. I even say that these things are rare. Okay, I had to step off for a second. let's get something to eat actually, because as you can see, I'm getting overflown with food, and I'll collect this bamboo when I'll be returning. Oh, shit. Look, talking is hard for me today. It often is, but today is especially because I had to work quite a bit, and I'm tired, and oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, creatures, I don't have the spears to hunt you with. But I mean, every time we kill a creature, we get to roll the dice, and isn't that the most amazing thing ever? Okay, so... have I ever told you what my favorite block in this game is? It's called Dead Core, and you can't get it in vanilla at all. So what is Dead Core? It's like the block that's going to limit you from reaching the very bottom of the moon. Although I am not sure, but I think on barren planets, it's like they're like moons, but without the dead core. God damn it, Wasa! Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just I just came home after like 2 days of non-existence in here, and my cat is just extremely happy to see me. So much so that he's going to like break my furniture with the claws. It's unpleasant, so I have to stop him from being this happy, you know. Cats are ridiculous, but you know, I still love them. Anyway, what were we going to do? I think we're pretty much close to finishing this entire thing, this mining session. Because we still need to go to a different planet and get a bit more stuff from there. But surprisingly, we don't even have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough ore yet. My god. I thought I had like 140 of each, but no, I don't. Which is bad. And also I'm getting too much edge assault. It's unpleasant because I need Violium, and you know, the thing I don't really like of my current situation right now is that I still haven't really decided whether I want to use Ferocium or Violium. Because my practice says that if I craft Ferocium things, I'm going to be like, yeah, that's perfect, that's good, that's what I like. And then I'm just going to switch to Violium. But if I craft Violium now, I'm going to be like, man, I'm not doing as great as I could have. But at the same time, I'm like, again, this game is not just about combat. Also, you know, in this game there is a nice bit of soundtrack that I really like, and that's apparently the moon surface area. It's like this horror ambient, and honestly, I don't like horror ambients at all. They just meh to me. But the moon one is actually quite decent. Speaking of decent, can I make my... no, I can't make my matter manipulator more decent. Oh, you're stuck. Great. Oh, I found you some Violium, some hidey little Violium. Yeah, I have eyes, surprisingly. My vision is still nice. I'm young. Oh boy, like sometimes I just think of like how it feels to be old, how it feels to have back pain and bad vision and stuff like this, and I'm like, man, life is not worth living. I don't know how old people think about this. I've never seen someone actually complain about their age, like unironically. But I can't imagine that for myself personally. Anyway, what news do I have for you. Surprisingly, turns out that plenty of people like my stuff. I am legitimately surprised, and I am legitimately out of platforms. This is going to be awful. No, I am not going to use plant matter because plant matter has better uses than to be wasted on platforms. So from now on, we're going to be using blocks. Yes, just blocks. Oh yeah, and marked shot allows you to pretty much double your firing speed. Oh hey, I got a glow stick. That's awesome. Again, ones are not that great because you have to carry two of them. They give more DPS than a staff, but they don't have a special ability, and staffs are surprisingly the only weapons that have actually useful second abilities. So useful, in fact, that I always keep a single staff on me, because it makes you not rely on your full belly buff, which is even greater than having to rely on the most overpowered effect ever. Oh, look, health 3, that's shit. I mean, health is good, but damage is better. Or at least health regeneration. Or even more least, I would rather have, like... So, not damage, but... Actually, what could be better? Speed is pretty good. Like, speed 2 is amazing. Because it basically says that you're now going to be spending less time traveling between settlements and stuff. Saves a lot of time, extremely useful, yeah. But also quite rare. I mean, it's all just about randomness, but... oh well. Speaking of randomness, we have found a single collar. That collar is... it's not perfect. Damage 3 would be something I would actually put on a pet, because there is no reason to use something weaker if it's not, like, needed for you, if it's not something you just rely upon. But, well, you see, the problem with pets is that their AI sucks. Like, straight up sucks. They are slow, they are stupid, they are unreliable, and you just... if you rely on pets, I don't know what you're doing with your life. The thing is that, like, humans are much greater than humans. I mean, humanoids, like races, playable ones, are much greater at this because they at least manage to teleport to you or something. Pets are just entirely stupid. When it comes to, like, there are several enemies that just sit in a single spot. So you have to throw them towards enemies and they won't even follow you. And no, you can't protect your base like this because your base is going to unload and nothing is ever going to happen if you're not nearby, so also useless. I know 2 enemies that do that, so like 2 pets that you can get. And, well, I mean, just 2 is not much, but still it means that 2 entire capture pods are going to be just used on nothing animals. On animals that you can't even rely upon. Quite sad, but I mean, it's the only reason we are going to use these capture pods anyway. So, what is our situation looking like? How are we on things? We actually have... we have enough. Because, again, we're going to travel to a different planet. I would say even in this episode, because there is no point in wasting time anymore. Like, think about it, that that there is nothing left for us to explore, nothing left for us to do. So let's just do what we need to do immediately and forget about everything. How do I go back now? I think we go back there and yeah, this place. If you're wondering, there is no way to teleport in this game, no way to like go back from the cave immediately. Also, I didn't bring my bone boo back. Do I go for bone boo? No, it's far down there. And how did I get there? Did I seriously go through a dark place? I usually mark my way with torches and stuff, so you know, so I could see things. For some reason I didn't do this time. Man, this biome, it kind of sucks. Because these enemies are tanky and damage is this thing I lack. Like, I don't mind receiving damage because I can just heal, but I can't give, like, I can't damage more than I'm able to. So, damage is the bottleneck here, which is quite annoying. Also, I'm using an inferior spear because it has the blink explosion, which I'm not even using. Again, we are not going to be stopping much for all this. Oh, no, you know, I would rather go there and do this. Yep, much better. And another tanky enemy. Oh my luck is... Yeah, my luck is unluck. And finally we're going back. We're going back full of food. I specifically went mining because I didn't want to have a ton of food on me. But oh well, things happen. As you can see, I'm overflowing with food and I have no recipes, no place to even put things in. And I still have a lot of food that will satisfy my hunger for years and years. Also, this is kind of annoying. So, how's your day? How are you doing? Oh, oh, I forgot about this. I'm going to have to deal with it later. I mean, you get to enjoy this show for a while. I hope it's not going to crash my game because, you know, recording already takes 5 FPS from this. And I have like 25 right now. Yeah, I'm looking at this corner and I see the FPS. Thank you, Bandicam. Oh, refined ferrosium. I could pick it up. Yay. And now, Violium. So yeah, Solarium Star is the thing we're going to be going for next. And this is literally the only thing we need from that planet. From the next star planet. It looks weird, I know. It's like, why? Why do you need just that? And my only answer is, well, yeah. Oh, so let's do this. I suppose let's put teleporter cores, sure. They have uses, but I don't really use them that much. And now the funniest thing is, we don't have enough space for this. So I need, I believe, yeah, 2 silicon boards, which means I need 4 of them, right? Oh, I'm so tempted to go with ferrosium. But I mean, Violium gives us a sword, so... Yeah, let's go with Violium, unfortunately. I kind of want the sword better than I want... Oh my god, still don't have space for anything. I need some sort of storage, please. Yes, I have storage. And I'm not going to ruin my ship because it's all, you know, something I'm working on anyway. Okay, not going to lose any of this stuff because it's important. And now I have... No, separator. Crafting is fun. Also, refinery is the most useless thing in this game, trust me. It just makes you sell your ores. Even though you can sell ingots, and it's not worth it, trust me. It's just not even good, like, value ratio, whatever you want to call it. And now we are going to place this thing here, I think. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Ignore the modded armor again, and we are going to deal with this. Canvas, canvas, canvas and synthetic material. Okay. 2 canvases and 1 synthetic material. Oh no! Canvas! It's the cotton thing, right? Yeah! Oh no! I don't have nearly enough! Okay, let's go to the ocean base for a quick second. Collect the cotton. Yeah, look, I hate farming cotton in this game. You have to wait quite a lot and you have to just hope that you get enough because cotton is not actually that common, so that's a problem. With that said, we have 5 more. It's bad. So I am not waiting for another harvest. It's just not worth it. Are you going to spoil? No, 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 no. Okay. I'm not going to collect rent from the trader because honestly it's not that much. When I'm going to build on a next tier planet, I'm going to deal with much better prices. Like, they're going to give me much more rent. They can give you even the best medicine in this game. So, I can build 1 more canvas, so I have to buy a canvas and a synthetic material. Also, do I not have enough? No, I need 1 more. Okay, so 1 canvas and 1 synthetic material. Make sure that nothing falls out of my pockets. If you beam up and you leave something on the floor, it's going to disappear. Yeah, once I cooked a lot of food, all of it went on the floor and it just remained there and was completely done. Like, you get it. So, I can make 1 canvas. And now I'm going to have to beam down again. And finally, we have the pre-last tier of armor in our hands, I hope. Because who knows, maybe we get something missing. I like the animation though. Quite nice. So I believe these armors are something like Easter eggs from other games. Honestly, I don't know which games these are. What? I bought canvas. Wait. I need 3... I need 1 more canvas. This Infinity Express is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it's nice to be able to have easy access to all these items and not have to farm them. And it's a curse because it breaks certain things in the game, for example the ore mining. And yeah, I didn't show you the full of it because you can actually go down like underground of the moon. And the thing is, if you go underground, you can't no longer beam up. So yeah, moons are legitimately dangerous. But like, why? You have a perfectly working liquid generator, and that's the only fun thing in this game. So yeah, I think that this is from Dead Space series armor, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't played Dead Space, and I'm not really interested in it because space horror, it's not my thing, you know. Alright, finally, I think I can lower the amount of things I have in there. Also, I need to sell out of these things. I think I'm even going to sell the health argument. Argument. Health augment, yeah. Damage color not good enough. I think we'll be fine. Alright, fine. Let's check the fuel exists. Alright. Now I'm going to go on this fire star. Still, nobody has voted on where should I build my last base. I suppose it would be nice if I could show you what planets are even like. So first one we're going to check is the... Is that volcanic or... No, I think it's magma. Let's go there and check out the scorched planet. Scorched planets are my favorite in terms of backgrounds, like... you know, like this destroyed cities and all. But it's just so brown. It's so Fallout New Vegas, you know? So brown. And I would rather prefer green. Toxic green is much better. Anyway, oh. Oh no! That's a big problem. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I haven't checked. I haven't checked. Oh no, 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 no. Can I? Can I? Whew. I think I can. Gold bar, poison. I can make gold bars, sure. As of poison, yeah, let's store pure liquids up here. It's good. It's not going to bite us, right? Also, I'm going to finish with my liquid generators at some point. So I plan to remove this part, like I'm going to make it shorter. And I think I'm going to put an elevator in here or something to go down. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I need to find my poison. There, I'm going to get half of it. And I'm actually going to put a lot of this junk in here because this is just junk, really. I mean, it's kind of something I could craft things with, I know, at least with some of this stuff. But there's really no point right now. Like, I don't need sand for glass because I don't need glass. What do you need? You need a battery. Okay. One battery done. So let me show you what happens if you land on a planet without your EPP. So currently I have no EPP equipped. And this is what happens. And this is why jumping immediately to fiery planets is not a bad thing. So as you can see, I'm going to start taking damage as long as I'm standing on the ground. But I can just... Oh, hey, Florence! Yeah, so as long as I'm standing on the ground, I'm going to receive damage. But, I mean, if you don't take damage, you can explore these planets. Although, you're not going to be dealing damage at all. Yeah, if you go just straight away there. These guys are kind of not evil, they're just hostile. I don't want to deal with them. But look at the backgrounds, though. The backgrounds are nice. And that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's everything that's different with this planet. Don't worry, don't worry. For the sake of your entertainment, I am going to explore these planets a bit more later. Not now, because right now I just want to be done with our armor and just that's it. Oh no. Thankfully I have the breathing EPP. Yeah. You can suffocate by just getting some things dropped on you. And yeah, it's quite annoying to dig in these planets, at least in this biome, because you get this trash, stone rubble, junk piles and all. What was that sound? So, as far as I know, the radioactive planets just reduce the amount of your max health permanently, as long as you don't wear the radioactive EPP, which means you can easily just go to some like alien planet and just start digging down immediately. And as long as you don't get in any fights, you're totally fine, totally safe. So you may ask me, how much of these solarium stars do we need? Uh, I have no idea. I'm just going to collect 100 and hope that it's going to be enough. And now, as you can see, we get all the old creatures, all the things we already knew, and I am not equipped for this. I am not equipped for this bullshit. Okay. It might be a good idea to have a snack. Let's get this going and... Actually, yeah, let's decrease our gravity for a sec. Because I want to see... Oh, look, it's oil. Have we got any oil? Oil is a rare liquid, so if you see it, collect it. It's loading... Oh yeah, because it's surface. God damn it, I can't shoot anything! Where did you go? Okay, now I'm just wasting my time, really. I really shouldn't care about these creatures, I just need my ores. Yeah, this is how naughty I'm going to be today. I'm just going to ignore everything that's going on, and I'm just going to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do this. Also, yeah, I have the blink explosion, so I'm the god of this planet anyway. And nothing can stop me, even the tar biome that... This thing survived! Not anymore. Yeah, my spear just sucks, I know. I have no reason to change it, however, because, well, it doesn't matter, I'm not here to fight anyway. Also, just look at my health. Not immediately, but generally keep an eye on my health, and you will see an interesting thing. Just how much regeneration do you get from full belly buff? It's giant. It's pretty much almost always the guaranteed full healing, like full health effect. So, and like, if you're using healing items, they don't cancel your full belly buff, so that's even more reasons why this buff is so great. Okay, these star things are, I think, quite tanky too, so let's ignore them totally, completely, once and forever. I don't know what what game developers planned when they were like, let's just make the final planet be like everyone else, like every other planet, and give it just a single ore that's unique. So they had enough creativity to do this with like the previous tire and created 3 whole new entire like ores. and now we just get one single one that is pretty much useless because it's just for upgrading, not even creating but upgrading our previous tier of armor, which is quite shit. Like, for real, it's just the only thing is that you need a lot of these things in order to create a single Solarium star. So you need like what, 5 or 4 Solarium ores to create a single star, which is just grind for the sake of grind. Also, I said that gravity wouldn't be a problem with my jump tech, so I want you to believe my words, so let's not die from gravity here. And surprisingly, I have 10 more minutes to gather all the materials. I know this episode is somewhat interesting by all this talk and all this exploration. Unfortunately, all our exploration is pretty much going to end after the end of this episode. So yeah, we are never going to explore anything again. Alright, I'm joking of course, but we're never going to mine things anymore. I mean, as mining like this. Sure, maybe I'll find some stupid project that I don't need to do for the sake of fun, but who knows. This is pretty much the only reason I would ever have to do something. That's rare. And that is even more rare. Rare occurrence of underground trader. They are rare because most of the time they just die. And I think, yep, this oh no, this person is not dead. And it's an avian, which is like ultra good. Because again, avians are the best traders in this game. I don't know why, but they just respect you. No, avian, don't die, for fuck's sake. Okay, this is unlucky, but again, I don't have damage that much. Like, I don't have much in terms of extra damage. And I also don't have a good enough spear for this. You know, the thing I really disliked when I first played the game is when I reached this final planet tier, I was expecting something more than everything we've seen before. Seriously. I was expecting something new, and not this bullshit. And now we're getting this bullshit. Well, I guess... Guys, after all this, after seeing all this with your own eyes, tell me, are you entirely sure this game has released? Alright, now let's talk seriousness. Let's get some food and let's go and try ourselves. I hope that I don't have the full inventory. Oh, it's one of the shittier ones. So, the reason I'm not doing parkour in this series, in this game entirely, is because the game is shit. How many times have you seen my FPS drop below 10? So, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth to play by these unfair rules. Also, yeah, these things, they are quite damaging, as you can see. 40 is quite a number, but actually, you know what am I doing? I can just do this. Wait for it. And let's go. So, I'm going to take a challenge of like fighting, but I'm not going to take a challenge of parkour. Because, you know, it's extremely easy to get a FPS drop in the middle of a jump, and that's it. That's going to be your death, pretty much. Oh, a musical instrument. Great. And assault rifle. I don't mind assault rifles too much, but they're just worse, worse type of sniper rifles. Okay, wait, before we jump. I have space, sure. Okay, I see lasers. Oh, it's one of those. Also, you can do that, and it's pretty safe-ish. Now, let me see. Okay, these things are bad. There is no hidden treasure here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for this. Let me get through these lasers. Oh, okay. Let me think what I'm going to do next. This. Oh yeah, I'm out of energy. Actually, I don't even care. I really don't care about this anymore. A broadsword! Finally, a weapon! It's... it's bad. It's Rise and Slash, but it's a weapon of our new tier. Like, 32 against 19. We're finally going to be dealing damage! Yay! Whew. So, we found weapons, we found... God damn it. Ignore it, it's just SMS. Whatever. So, we found weapons, we found armor. Now let's just deal with this tiny bit. What is this? Another broadsword. And blade charge. And... man, 27 though. Blade charge is like a grenade in real life. You know, you like... throw the grenade to start the battle with it. So blade charge is exact same kind of mechanic. If you want to look at it, sure, it's like this. And it deals extra damage. But then, yeah, it drains your energy, so it's not even that useful. If you're wondering what you just saw on the bottom right, don't worry, I'm going there. It's just a building. And by the way, these settlers are kind of special type of NPCs. They're not unique per se, but you can accept quests from them, you can recruit them, and it's really not that great of an idea, because if you want to get quests, if you want to get crew members, just start a colony, and as far as I can tell, if you have more than 2 people in your colony, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be receiving quests. It feels like to get quests you just need NPCs to be able to chat to each other. And then you're going to start getting like escort quests, you're going to start getting quests like I want to make a present for a friend. Oh yeah, right, I forgot I got so much used to what? To spears. This is going on. Also, how about I get something to eat? Because, you know, it would be not exactly comfortable for me to die right now. I mean, you know, I'm not the type who likes to die. Do we have anything that we absolutely don't need? I mean, there is no way to farm reeds, so no, I'm not going to. I'm going to get rid of AA batteries. They are totally useless. Take my word. Like, yeah, they have uses, but who cares? Do we go for this door? Let's go for this door, because if I don't, you're going to say, I'm going to regret it, because yes, and someone is trying to attack me. Because yes, you're going to regret it, and you're going to be then... We're going to make you go back and replay this, and I'm going to be like, oh, sad, that's so sad. So yeah, let's try this. I'm hoping to find a special room that is unique, surprisingly. Okay, how do we do this? We can go the... I don't know, let's go this way, whatever. I prefer combat because that's a bit of a challenge, and a bit of a challenge is better than no challenge at all, right? What is this area? Okay, I see the chest. I'm going for that chest, and this thing saw me. Yeah, so Rising Slash gives you like extra hit for your combo. It's good, it's just not that good. Energy Viral 22.9. I mean 32.9. It's better in every way, but man, I just don't really like spears in this game that much. Because spears, surprisingly, aren't exactly melee weapons, believe it or not. If someone is like incredibly close to you, I'm probably going to show you right now. So if someone is incredibly close to you, no, wait, it's just a big creature. Let's take a smaller creature. Also, let's get something to drink, right? Yeah. Oh, that's my bad. So look at this. I can't hit the enemy right in front of me because, yeah, spears. They are like mid-range melee weapons. Not exactly perfect, not exactly good, but it is what it is. Is there any more challenges up there? Yeah, there is. I guess we'll just take a sniper rifle. Excuse me, isn't that the entrance? Oh. Oh wait. A sniper rifle, 54 DPS. Oh. That's shitty. And this is the secret room. For some reason. Chakrams are... So, the thing about chakrams is that they are entirely useless, and yet there are loot that is only used for things like these useless chakrams and nothing else at all. I have no idea why. And when I say loot, I mean things like, let's say, we had snowflakes, I think, and claws. Where are the claws? I think I dropped the claws in my place. We'll get to see them later. Oh. Do I break the... Yes, I'm going to break this thing because I'm not collecting them right now. Oh, no, wait a second. I have to collect them. Oh. Guys, mining is going to continue. Oh, this is bad. I mean, at least I'm going to have so much ore that I will never even want to see that ore again. But alright, it's going to be fine. Right, it's going to be fine. Oh, she didn't see you there. So how about I go there? How about I... Yep, that was a nice thing to do. Can I... No. What? What just happened? Questionable physics happened, I guess. Okay, now, how much do I even have of this? I have... Oh, I have way more than I will ever need, but... You can never be too sure, because I want to craft all pieces of armor, you know? So let's collect that stuff. And let's get some drinks going, because even the final tier of the armor without the augment is not actually enough to sustain myself in these planets. So yeah, this is the only tier of planets in the game where you have to actually think and plan things, which is, to be honest, after so many days of relaxing gameplay, is so unique and alien. So it's actually like counterintuitive. Like, you're so used to relaxing and not caring about anything, and now you actually have to care about things, and you have to consider your limits which is like entirely new concept for you right now. Yeah, it's weird, but again, the moment I get some proper augment, I'm probably going to never think about that. There are so many creatures that are huntable. I kind of like it, but we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, fine. This means right now I can go back, and I'm going to go back. And this is it, guys. I have finished the entire progression for this entire game. My only thing is I need to put things somewhere. Yeah, 6 claws, and they have only a single use, so weird. How much? 2? Wait, 2. I think in 1.2 there was 4. What? There was something that costed 4, or am I talking about some mods? Or am I talking about Terraria? Well, I definitely didn't get something right. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode right after I finish with setting up my base. Okay, so I agree, I have too much trash on me, and this is not nice, this is not perfect. But it is what it is, right? So, what do I need to finish with my kind of final-ish armor and everything else set up? Okay, so question, which of these, I think these are objects, yeah, these are objects. There are also trees like this, I'll show you later, in the next episode, I think. The next episode is going to come out soon, since, you know. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just these things and nothing else. You don't need any more ores and stuff. In the next episode, I think we're going to learn about Floran clues and just hope that it's enough. Yeah, it can be not enough sometimes. Florans are this naughty. They can do this, yeah. So let me quickly get my armor done because I don't feel safe and I don't feel like dying in these playthroughs. And I need Violium Broadsword, which is a battery requirement. Oh, these batteries. You need a lot of them. I mean, they're not exactly cheap, but they have a reasonable price. Like, look at this. I mean, gold and, like, yeah, mostly gold is the worst part of them because you have to mine, and if you have to mine, then it's automatically expensive. Because I don't like mining. Anyway, here is the broadsword, which is goodish. I mean, it's a sword at least, and if it's a sword, then it's good. I know it's a strange logic, but it has a kind of unique effect. I don't see it in randomly generated weapons, except in combat. This effect is pretty useless. It looks good, but it's just useless. Also, yeah, I'm wearing the best armor in the game right now, the tank class, so for melees, and still they did auto damage to me, which I'm not happy about. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. I'm going to record the next episode almost immediately. So yeah, thank you, and see you in a quick second.